Good evening, Soldierboy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, it's been a while, I know, I understand it has been a while, but we are back today, this evening, for a few hours, to have a look at the brand new update from today, which is the Assassin's Creed Valhalla Mastery Challenges. Now, I haven't read too much into them, I'm going to quite go into it fresh and blind in some ways. I also know they've done an update with raids. There is a new armour that you can collect. But unlike last time, you don't actually raid to find the armor pieces. You have to get supplies to hand in, and you need, I think it's 4,000 supplies. We probably won't bother. It's not something we're going to use or wear, so I don't know. We'll see how we go time-wise. If we smash the challenges out really quickly, then it's something you may look at. I just need to do the usual YouTube side. It's a bit different doing this. Normally you can copy and paste into these, but today, because it's new and I haven't set anything up, I've just got to do a couple of bits by hand. Good evening, Keller, how are you? I will say, if you look at the description of the videos from today onwards, they do now say Platinum Horizon Zero Dawn. Couldn't help myself. As soon as we did it this afternoon, as soon as we went off air, I went straight in and changed it. Yeah, I just couldn't help myself, to be fair. You're watching the match. It was 1-0 when I last looked. I'm assuming it's still 1-0. So, if you haven't seen any Assassin's Creed Valhalla live streams before, we have 100% of the game. We've got the platinum. We have done everything there is to do in the main game. We have then also done the same with Ireland. We did everything, all the trophies, everything's done. Done the river raids once and got all the armor from that. So yeah, we are waiting on content, and we know the France DLC is out later this year. But we thought we'd have a look, and we still do try and go back to have a look at these new bits they add in. So it's worth checking back. Every time you hear there's an update, we do try and go back as much as possible when new stuff is added. I've even got a new thumbnail for tonight. I kind of had a little play earlier. I've got one ready for Horizon Zero Dawn DLC as well. If I can find it. Hopefully it looks alright. Okay, now I've got to find the Valhalla live stream. I so wish I could get a capture. Well, I will get a capture card, but just I've got to wait until injury and stuff is all sorted, and then I will have a capture card, and I will save myself all this trouble of every live stream, filling all this in. So if we get rid of that one. Can we fit that one in? Can. Perfect. Okay. How many live streams we'll do doing this, I don't know, because I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know how much content there really is. We shall find out as we go in. French team looks good, do they? Wow. Keller's putting his money on France win the Euros then, by the looks of things. It's probably not a bad shout if you look at their team. You wouldn't bet against them. It's interesting to see how they play, especially if they win against Germany. That is a very big scalp off the bat. I think Italy got the best chance to compete with France. Really? Okay. No, Germany's not what they used to be. Okay. It's been a while since I loaded this up. So we're now in the Ostara season. If I get my words out. We knew the seasons were changing. Okay, I can concentrate now. I've tweeted. That is done with my all new thumbnail for the video. Once it actually shows me what it looks like. I'm hoping it looks okay. Why is that not coming up? Okay, bear with me a second. Why does it not show me? I just want to see the thumbnail. Difficult is that? Still not loaded in properly, is it? It's going. No, they're lacking now, aren't they? They're not the team they once were. That's the big thing. Okay, it's on there, so I'm hoping that's saved. I just want to make sure my thumbnail looks alright, and it won't let me do it. All the small things, eh? Why is it doing that? I'm going to have to assume the thumbnail's okay, because I cannot, my normal way of looking just isn't coming up. And I don't know why. Oh, I can see it. I can see it in a different way. I think that thumbnail looks good. Cool. Right, let's load in. So this is our save from the main game. From where we finished off Wrath of the Druids. 227 hours, 15 minutes. We're still in Dublin. We need to go back to Ravensthorpe to see what happens. Werner as a striker. Yeah, see, you got Mbappe and Benzema up front for France. Wouldn't bet against it. But yeah, we don't stream in the evenings very often, only because of me and all the tablets I have to take, and how quickly they make me fall asleep. So I'm aiming for 2 hours. We have started to stream a little bit earlier. I knew there was extra bits I needed to do on the YouTube side. Thank you for the like, by the way, Keller. So we started a little bit earlier. We're aiming for 2 hours, because that's roughly the time I will then become very drowsy. If we don't get it all done in them 2 hours, we will then look to do another stream another evening. I just want to say quickly a massive thank you to everyone that watched, joined in, chatted to us whilst doing Horizon Zero Dawn for our 3rd Platinum. We finished it today. DLC's next, and it's an amazing game. If you haven't played it, it's definitely worth a playthrough. Story can be a bit slow, but it does really pick up. Once we've done the DLC, I will do a review on the whole thing in total. I don't like doing a review until we've done everything, so including DLC, so you get a broad spectrum. Oh yeah, Pogba is always good for France, it's just not good for anyone else. But yeah, so massive thank you to everyone that has joined us for that. Much appreciated. But yeah, I don't know how long this will take. The only thing I know about these Mastery Challenges, you need to get a medal, I believe. And you go into each challenge without... they give you the gear and the abilities and the skills. You don't go in with your build currently, which makes it very different. Why is my health half? Okay, I am just checking so I can remember what the buttons are. There we go. Couldn't remember for the life of me what the buttons were then. Okay, so yeah, this is Dublin, all completed. So if we go to the Atlas, we're going to head back to England. I like the fact that now, you know, there's 4 places on there. There's enough room for 2 more. We know France is coming. Is there going to be a 3rd? There is talk of a third DLC coming in year 2. But we don't know enough. There is a lot of hints towards it. We just don't know what it's going to be, where it's going to take us. So it'd be interesting to see what they do. And also, a lot of people are asking whether it's included in the season pass. We don't know. We know the France DLC is, but nothing else past that was ever advertised for the DLC pass or the seasons pass. So there is a chance any third DLC that comes out will be a standalone paid for, not part of a season pass, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens. Mastery challenges are free. They're a free update for everyone. And like I say, there is an update to River Raids as well. This time, instead of collecting the armor pieces individually, you have to collect supplies and give them to Varn to then exchange for the armor. And Beppe just demolished the Germany defence but couldn't score. Well, they're going to be very wary on him, aren't they? Trying to close them down quickly. That's the thing. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how these work, especially with skills, gear given to you by the game for each challenge. From what I know is, one is fighting, one is archery basically, and one is stealth. Something along those lines. I've kind of stayed away from making too much information. On purpose. I like going in blind, I like learning as we go. We will keep using our Irish stuff until if there's stuff given to you from the Mastery Challenges, then we will swap into that. But we'll start off, because we're going to be given gear and skills for the challenges, we'll keep using what we've currently got. But if we get anything from the challenges, we'll start using that, and that's how we're going to go through. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, he couldn't help it if he's Izzy, could he? That's the problem. One of the reasons I want a PlayStation 5, knowing it's impossible to get one, and I also can't afford to get one at the minute, is for load times. I think this and Avengers are probably some of the worst loading times I've ever experienced. It is insane. But if that's my only criticism, I'm more than happy. Good evening, Lisa. So the only DLC that's been released is Ireland, and it was about 20-25 hours worth of gameplay if you were doing it 100%. And I enjoyed it. I think the story was good, slightly predictable towards the end, but enjoyable. I think some of the new things you have to do were good. They were good additions. And I think the Irish countryside itself was incredible. So it worked. It fitted in nicely. The way they linked it up was really good, as well as making it standalone, but it linked. So I really enjoyed that side of it. For me, it's worth it if you get the season pass, because you'll save money. I think the France DLC will be the big one. That's when we're going to really know value for money. And if it's anything like Odyssey was with the DLCs, I would say yes. I think the France one will be brilliant, but then we still don't know too much. He's clearly the best player at PSG. Oh, of course he is. Of course he is. That's why he's paid the big money. Did they go into the Assassin's ESO lore at all? They didn't really touch on Assassins or the lore, or ESO or ESO or anything like that. It was more. There we go. Challenge of the Gods. It was more standalone than that. But then the whole of Valhalla. Don't crash. Taking his time loading in. I'm just keeping an eye on it for a minute. The whole of Valhalla, I kind of felt went away from the lore and the assassin side. There was a bit in there, but it went away from it more than it probably could have done. Not that I minded. I'm not one of those people that are very strict on it having to be about being an assassin as such. For me, it's all about the story and the choices. But yeah, the France one, what sounds good, but again, it's not out. We don't know. But what we're going to do this evening for the mastery challenges is free for everyone. It's a free update, and they sound interesting, mainly on the basis that you are given gear and abilities for them. So this is it. Suggested power, kind of ignore that. It's based on whatever you are on. You have to be over level 2, power level 200, I believe, to do them. But yeah, the France DLC sounds really good currently, but we don't know enough. So you can't say, yes, it's going to be fantastic, because we don't know, unfortunately. We're only hoping it's as good as previous games' DLCs. But we shall see. But yeah, the Irish DLC I really enjoyed. A lot of people didn't. So it's one of those really, to be fair. Okay, there is new skills. We will have a quick look. I'm not fussed. We'll gain them, but I'm not overly fussed. Now you can use your bow while on a horse. There's a new one. There's one to each kind of area. And sort of go further down. Unstoppable. So his sprint becomes unblockable and knocks enemies back at the cost of stamina. And then this one up here is Shield Master, who automatically rotates to block incoming attacks by holding up their shield. That's not a bad skill. I do still use a shield. I like that. That's not bad. You wish Bassam, the other assassin Hyphen, was more involved with the main game. They are. They are involved though, aren't they? I don't know if you finished it. I don't know how far people are, so try and avoid a few spoilers. They are involved. I know what you mean. They could be involved more. I do get what you're saying, but I think at the same time, it worked. If that makes sense, for me it did. Why is it we come back to England and it's pissing it down? Sorry, it's raining a lot. Right, where do we go for this mastery challenge? You gonna tell me it's here? No, it's all the way over here. Makes more sense. I was trying to... It wasn't going to be in that shop, was it? You did finish the main game. So did we... Yeah, a lot of people, I think, are on your wavelength with that. They wanted more lore. In the game. I am just going to pause for a second. I've not noticed this before, it might be my headphones, but I am being deafened. So bear with me a second, I'm just going to adjust the music. Sound effects, I'm just going to take down a little bit. I could lower my headphones, to be fair, but I don't want to. They're kind of set how I like them, but for some reason this is extremely loud compared to normal. Okay, so we're heading up there. But yeah, I think a lot of people on the same wavelength as you, Lisa. I think they wanted more assassin over... Oh, okay, there's a new things here. They wanted more assassin over Viking. Wow, that's a meteorite. Now, people had found these crashing previously, but didn't really work. So now we have to go and find out. I need to remember what the buttons all are as well. It's been a long time since I've played this now. But yeah, I think everyone wants the assassins to be more at the forefront, and where I'm not wouldn't say
eyes, my friend.
I've got both feet in that camp. I do agree, it is Assassin's Creed. It should be more that way inclined. But I'm still happy with how the game played out, if that makes sense. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the experience. Are you going to talk to me, or are you not going to talk to me? Okay. Hopefully, we've not encountered a bug already. I can't. Oh, I can.
Careful, grandmother. Something fell from the sky to earth, like it had been thrown by Odin himself.
A strength he no doubt wishes he possessed. No danger remains. But look. It revealed something hidden in the mountainside.
Looks almost like a door.
If it is, then it's the door to something that I have long been searching for. May I ask you for a kindness, Drengur?
My name is Eivor of the Raven Clan.
She looks a bit
That depends
shifty.
on how kind you need me to be.
Will you grant me a home while I investigate the door? Eivor of the Raven Clan.
I don't make a habit of sheltering strangers.
My name is Hilderan. There. Now we are no longer strangers. Please. If I am right, then this is Freya's gate. Allow me to stay, and I will help
See,
you
Freya was one of the Norse
treasures
gods.
that lay on the other side.
Very well. I will give you a small piece of land to make a home on, and supplies from our age to build with.
Thank you, kind Eivor. The gods smile on you.
I may be kind, but I am no fool. Everyone must pull their weight, and I expect no less from you.
A fair rule, and one I can easily follow.
Okay. It's an interesting start. My concern with these mastery challenges, they needed to tie in. It needed to be a reason for you to go and do them. So I was worried about how that was going to tie into everything else, to be fair. It's not too bad so far. We'll see how it goes. I haven't played, and this will shock people, I have not played a single God of War game. No, and I can't even give you a reason. I've never played God of War. It is now, thanks to other people in the community that come and watch and speak and chat, is on my lists. But we haven't got to them yet. But yeah, I've just never played God of War. There's no reason. But I will get round to doing them. Hopefully, sooner rather than later. Speaking of Freya, yeah. Right. It's looking a little bit buggy, which I'm worried, because if it crashes, the stream stops, and I have to restart everything. That's why I do need to get a capture card, hopefully one day. You didn't play any before the latest one, and you really liked it. Okay, that's really interesting. I'm just going to give it a save, because it is getting a bit buggy, and I am concerned we're going to lose progress. I do save a lot in this because we've had issues. You really like the last one. Yeah, a lot of people are telling me, got to give it a go. Right, is there anything in here to tell me anything about the lady? Not by the looks of it. Well, might be able to get some information on her. Right, what is this?
Eivor the kind, a welcomed visit. Like what you see.
You have certainly made this space your own. But how does this help
But yeah,
you
we will
open
be
a stone
playing them at
door?
some point in the
It is a
future. I can't say
shrine to
when.
Freya.
I
We
know
will
the
need
next
her
game we're
favor
doing is
if we wish
Assassin's
to
Creed
reveal the
Origins
hidden
once we finish
treasures.
Horizon.
Ah, it's we now, is it?
Plus we'll have
I
other
told you,
videos going
Eivor.
up as well when we get a
You will
chance
want
to.
to see what is on the
But the
other
main
side.
game, we tend to always
Now
have one on
come.
the go.
Freya demands combat before she will aid us.
Really?
For a moment I thought you meant for me to fight you.
Fear not. I can handle
Right, I've got to
myself.
quickly remember all
I
the
cannot
buttons.
possibly fight you. I would kill you.
You could try. Attack me.
Nice.
Now get up, and let's give Lady Freya a fight.
I think he's just been made to read his words, hasn't he? Well, we've still got a sickle. Okay, dodge. Oh, we're not using weapons anyway. She's dodging.
Yes! Give me everything you have! You're leaving yourself open to attack!
Did we? I feel bad that I'm beating up an old lady at this point.
This old woman fights like a young Vikinger.
Caught me. I think she just kicked me in the crown jewels. I was trying to block.
You're leaving yourself open to attack!
Alright, there we go, that worked. I really can't remember buttons that much at the minute. I'm trying to relearn. I'm so used to playing Horizon and things at the minute, so I'm trying to relearn buttons. Okay, I've got block. Why? We beat her.
Good.
Apologies for that. It wasn't the best combat. I am trying to relearn the controls. What is that? Thank you for the like, whoever that was. Massively appreciated. So we fought her. She could definitely fight. You see, it's a little bit buggy. I've noticed it's a bit temperament. What? Okay.
What magic is this? And how do you fight with the
Power
strength
level
of a berserker?
477.
I can teach you, Eivor.
Remember, we're still using our sickle. We're still using our sickle currently. Okay, she has 2 attacks before we. I've got no arrows. I've also got no... Have you noticed there's no adrenaline I can use? She blocked me. Can't use bow because I've got no arrows. So I'm assuming this is the kind of skills they give you for the missions. I am using the sickle, which is nowhere near as good as our Warhammer was. I was going to say, you need a blocker more than one. Just blocks me there. I can't work out if that's a red attack or not. It's that kind of colour. Like the fact she blocks, staggers us. Okay, we've beaten her. It is so confusing to switch between games, I know. I know, that is the problem with switching games. This is that's why we have one main game on the go. And then I've got other things like Avengers we do occasionally on evening streams and stuff. But because they released this, and we've done it all the way through the game's life cycle so far, we try and have a look at the new content. But yeah, buttons are the biggest issue. I know muscle memory comes into play, but I completely forgot how to block. And because every game is so different, Horizon's buttons are so different.
I am no seer. I am what you see before you. An old warrior with a knowledge of secrets.
If that was not magic, then what was it?
That was a battle meditation. You entered Hugerheim, the mind's realm.
Okay.
It is a secret form of training that not many know. You can attack full force with no fear of injury.
That's quite cool.
Yet you know this training.
Considering the
You're
amount of
glad to
blood
have
coming
let me
from her
stay
every time we
now,
did
aren't you?
a hit, there's no fear of
Very much.
injury at least.
Tell me, what part does the amulet play?
It is a vessel. It needs to be filled with the energy created in battle.
I
But
don't
it
even know
will
what the
only
rewards
work
are
with
for
this
finishing
type of
this.
shrine. They can be found
Because I
all
haven't looked
over
into it.
Mercia.
I have many
So we
questions.
need to find the
still.
shrines.
I promise you will get answers. But first, I have marked a shrine location on your map.
Okay.
Once there, enter a meditation. The amulet will pull you into Hugerheim.
And what happens when I've finished my training?
Then you return to me.
Very well.
So we finish training, we return to her.
Have you met Volker?
We'll see what we get.
Something of you reminds me of her.
Go now, kind Eivor, and train.
There's obviously more to her. So we've got to meditate at the indicated shrine. So obviously we have got fast travel, so we'll have a look. Where are we heading? Am I just being blind, or...? Oh, it's over here. There we go. Trial of the Bear, Trial of the Wolf, Trial of the Raven. So we'll fast travel to Hillgate, and then we shall have a look. I apologise again for the long loading scene, but this is Valhalla. Fortunately, this is what happens with Valhalla loading. Yeah, because they give you gear and all this, there's no point swapping what we currently have. It's still the Irish set from the Irish DLC, Wrath of the Druids. And we'll keep it until we get new stuff. If we get gear, armour or weapons from this, we'll swap to that until France comes along, and then we'll change to whatever we gain from that. Just to get some use out of them, really. Yeah, on the PS4. I can't, there's no way of getting a 5. And I can't, while I'm injured and stuff, there's no way I can get one. One day, probably end of year. Okay. Right, we're not playing Odyssey. I've got to remember you can take full damage. Must remember. I've got 4 arrows. Okay, I think this is the shrine over here. Let's see what happens at the shrine. Oh, you can actually fast travel to these once you've been near them. That's quite handy.
This looks like the shrine she told me about.
I will say, playing Horizon Zero Dawn for the time we have to this, graphically, considering when Horizon Zero Dawn came out to this, I would say graphically, Horizon Zero Dawn is definitely on par, at least, with this, in terms of views and things like that. Facial expressions is a bit off, but other than that, it's pretty good. Good evening, Kathy. How are you? Have you had a chance to try these yet? Okay, so what is this first challenge? There we go. Well, we have to pick a challenge at this outpost. Wenloken Outpost. Trial of the Bear, Trial of the Wolf, Trial of the Raven. So I'm assuming, and this is my assumption, again, I've not really looked into too much of this, I'm already going quite blind. Bear is fighting. Wolf will be stealth. Raven will be archery, is my general thinking. You haven't had a chance to look. It's a bit laggy in places. I've been a bit worried it might crash a couple of times, but it hasn't. So far, we've only just really started. We found a lady, meteorite hit, that kind of stuff. It's been explained well. It kind of fits in okay. But this is the first challenge we're about to look at. So, Trial of the Bear. Earn points based on your performance during each trial and turn them in for rewards. Hurgaheim will provide you with gear and abilities that you will need to use to complete the trials, but you won't have access to inventory. So, as I already was slightly aware, each trial you're given gear, so weapons and abilities, and I believe armour. So for this trial, we'll have a proper look in a second, but I think we've got a hammer and a shield, because that says it there, the gear. Wolf is archery, Raven stealth. I was close. I got bear right. 1 out of 3 isn't bad. So we have to earn points. Scoring breakdown, so 480 points for full damage kills. Melee kills is 360. We kill all the targets, 160 points. And the medals and rewards, so bronze medal 300 points, silver medal 600 points, and the gold medal 1,000 points. And they tell, so this is the gear for this challenge. We picked the bear one at this place. Not bad at all. Thanks. So each challenge assigns you gear and abilities, but you don't have access to anything else. I like that because you're going to get to try out different things. People that have played through the game like we did with the Warhammer quite a way through. We did Axis Dive then Warhammer until we got to Ireland and went with the sickle. We haven't tried a lot of other weapons, the two-handed stuff, so I think that's quite a good idea. And then these are the abilities. So we've got one ability, and I can't remember for the life of me what that ability is, so we'll have a look in a sec. Your difficult settings are going to be overridden for the duration of the trial. They will go back to the base you choose afterwards. So there's set difficulties for the trial. So we are gaining the Brigadine armour, mythical. So it's the Brigadine set with a Spartan shield. Why does it have to give me a Spartan shield? Sparta, Greece, not England. And a blacksmith hammer. Okay, we're used to a hammer. And it's got, oh, if you look, the runes on each bit as well. Health, armour, health, fire build-up, fire damage, resistance, block, and block. Heavy critical hits knock enemies on the ground. Restore some health after blocking 5 times. Restore health on parry. Increase attack after shield block. And their melee ability is Kick of Tire. Not one we've used. I'll say that now. And it's upgraded, so kicked enemies will remain down and at your mercy. So a gold medal gives us 10, whatever the silver rewards are, and 4 the red ones. So we're aiming. I'm assuming the red reward is the rare reward, because you still get 10 for getting the bronze. So aiming, gold, 1,000 points at the start. Shall we give this a go? First trial. This may go really badly wrong very, very quickly. We shall see. I hate that helmet. We've not worn the Brigadine gear, to be fair. We kind of stuck with the Raven Clan gear most of the way through. And that helmet is hideous. Not that I'm massively into cosmetics, but... Right, we're fighting everyone here.
Like this. It is as though I'm dreaming while awake.
Okay, so we've got to kill all targets.
I feel stronger already. Hey now! You're dead!
So if we knock them off, which is what we want, you get more points. Right, we've got 85 points for killing the first person. So ideally we want to knock him off. The reason I'm a little bit rusty is I can't remember buttons. Right, okay. I've kicked him off. He didn't die, unfortunately. Because obviously you get more points for kicking him off. I've got no health. I've just noticed. I need to block to recover health. I didn't realise I had no health left. Okay, that's not good. That's gonna hurt. Right, so you want to kill all the other enemies as well as the ones marked for maximum points, I'm assuming. Right, we're halfway to max score. Big guy's down. He's dead. Right, obviously the more higher kills we can do from high up the better. Because obviously we get more points for that. So yeah, if we can knock them off to kill them. Master Arms is down. We've nearly maxed out the first one. Ah! It finished. I don't think we got gold. What level are they? I don't know, because it's the difficulty settings are set to the challenge itself. So the challenges are all different difficulties, but it doesn't tell you. What did we get? Ah, we missed out. Not by much. Now we know what we're doing, we will do it again. Because I kind of now got a hang of what we're doing. I forgot about health and stuff. The armor is a bit gaudy. Yes, a lot of it is. Not bad for a first attempt. We'll give it another go, okay? Just because I want to get gold. It's not finished unless we get gold in every trial. So we'll give it another go. We kind of know what we're doing. You want them to fall from a height. I'm nearly back to buttons. There's no health. And I don't think I've got a bow. But I kind of roughly know what to do now. Kick them off as much as possible, I think. For this first one. We won't, for a first attempt, not sure what we're going into. Silver medal. Not bad. Okay.
Wait a minute. Got you! Rend the idiot!
I don't want to kill him while he's on the edge like that, because I want him to fall off. You get more points if they fall off.
You'll wish you'd never been born.
Alright, there we go. I didn't block that very well, did I?
Hit the filthy wretch.
So block is the only way of me recovering health. Here's another one off. Big guy. I wanted to knock him off, really. Didn't kill him. Eat the mushrooms. How far off are we? We're still quite a way off, aren't we?
Stomp on the maggot! Shit, you a barb!
Instant. That's what I need. I need to take out the big guy. I need to knock him off. So there's 4 main targets to kill. And obviously once you kill them, that's trial over. So I kind of want to kill everyone else as much as possible without hitting the main targets. So there's a load of people over there. I don't want to kill the people, ideally, that it's telling me to. Right, because that will end the challenge and I don't want to end it without maximum points. Right, we've got some more points there. Oh, we got caught with that. It's poison, that is. It's not going to do me any good, is it? Red. Didn't knock him off, unfortunately. Another one down. My aim is to get to the points before we kill everyone. Because obviously, that's the ideal way of getting maximum points. There was a bonus for killing all targets as well. So I think it's about 160 points. We've surpassed their previous score, but I've held off killing the main targets. They're attacked from all levels now.
I'm surrounded by idiots! Witless, godless, useless. Move your bones, you witless pillar!
The aim is not to kill the main targets until we've killed everyone else. I'm nearly dead though, I've just noticed. Got to be a little where I'm poisoned as well. I need health. I don't know where there is any health, to be fair. Right, blocking is my only way of gaining health back. I'm down. I was messing around a little bit more than I probably should have done. I was trying to get as big a score as possible, and I failed. I kind of started running out of health towards the end. I probably could have finished that a lot better than we did. 9 at 40 points short of silver. And if I killed all the targets, that would have been my final points I needed. So we'll try again. I'm determined to get the gold. The problem is you've got no health. So obviously you do have to be a little bit careful on attack. And the poison arrows do not help in the slightest. They're the thing that's probably causing me more hassle than anything else. But yeah, I don't know what level they are. If it wasn't for the poison, it wouldn't be too bad, to be honest. But I'm probably keeping an eye on the points a little bit too much, to be fair. I probably should not really worry about them as much, but that's what we're doing it for.
I feel great.
Hey, no one will bury you.
Oh, he's down. So this is one of the guys as part of the challenge.
Got you.
He isn't. So again, if we can take out the guys that aren't first, that's more points. Big guy, I'd rather get him out of my way if possible. He didn't fall off like I wanted him to. More purple over here. Where's big guy gone?
Suffer!
Is he not going to fall off, is he?
Not right!
Right, I need some purple, ideally. Okay, if we can get him pull down, a decent kill.
This one's ours!
No, dodge.
I love this dance!
That's what I need. I need to get behind him. Kick the wrong person. I suppose the downside to this is I'm very conscious of points. And it's not normally the way I'd play. I want to kick the big guy off, ideally. I don't think he didn't go off, did he? No. I missed the block. That works. That should be a kill. I'll increase my points. Another one. I need some, I need that. Because I want the big guy to come after me, but I want to kick him off for maximum points. I don't think he's going to fall off. He's not down though. I've only killed one of the 4 targets. I am holding off until we are good with points. Oh, the big guy's down. Wasn't kind of what I wanted, but that'll do.
Come on, food's getting cold.
There's still 2 targets to go. Right, one's off there. If he dies from that fall, that's a really good amount of points. Another guy down. Alright, is it just the one guy? It's a couple of guys down here. I'm just trying to maximise points now. Come on. Obviously I'm keeping an eye on my health this time. I am, as much as possible, keep an eye on health. Come on. One guy to kill as a target, but they're not.
What are you waiting for?
920. Obviously that's the guy we need to kill, but I'm trying to make sure we've got enough points. I don't know if he'll give me all the points I need. So I think I need to get down. There's a guy over here. There he is. It's the only problem with trying to count points and make sure you've got enough. He didn't give me any points, that guy. This ends up being the only guy left. I need to make him fall off for maximum points. Come on, if you come up after me, I will hurt you and then knock you off. That's my plan. Is he coming up? He is indeed. Do some damage, kick him off, maximum points, hopefully. Come on. What's he doing? I'm here. Can't use quick action. I've got no arrows, obviously. Am I seriously got to climb down to get him to come after me? I think I do.
Something's not right.
There you go. See you later.
You'll make good fish bait.
Come on. I know he's taking my health down. Climb up. There we go. Okay. Oh, you're right. Climb up over there then, just to be annoying.
I'll hack you to gristle.
Oh, we're nearly dead. I've got to be very careful now. I'm dead. I messed up. I concentrated on the points, trying to really maximise our points, and I messed up at the end. We only needed 1 kill, and we got maximum points. That's frustrating. I think that's the problem with trying to focus on points a lot. So you lose track of other sides. Right, let's try again. I will get it. I'm determined now. I know, it's so close. That's the problem though with concentrating on points. You kind of take your focus away from other things because you're constantly watching them points. Trying to make sure you get enough to get it cleared. The plan was a 2-hour stream, hopefully get most of it done. I don't know if that's going to happen because I'm just not doing very well at it for some reason.
All lends me strength.
Right, let's try again, shall we? There is a maximum amount of points you can get from full damage, I've noticed. See you later. Okay.
We might kill you quick.
You're off. Right, so for health, obviously, we need to block. Not take hits like that. The only thing is I would have just finished them normally there because I'm wary of points. I'm being really careful, which is really annoying. Right, he fell off. I think we killed another one on the way, to be fair. I've been hit, and I can't see where I am. I've got no adrenaline, that's why. I'm trying to do the kick-off move, but I've got no adrenaline.
Want to hear some begging, Freddy? You'll be a huddle.
Okay, this is going to go very wrong very quickly, I'm afraid. Okay, I need adrenaline, ideally. Just trying to maximise points. It's so alien to play like this.
Stick a blade to the dog's arse.
Okay, we got a kill there. Okay.
Feel stronger already.
Right, we've got some things to kick him off. Don't think that'll kill him. I know it did. And you're kicked off as well. Killed 2 of the 4 targets.
Press harder.
I missed the attack. Didn't count as a kick-off.
Your life ends now.
I've got one guy I need to kill and I've got to avoid him until I've killed more people for more points. There we go, another one there. Got to avoid the arrows as well. Right, and now I need to look for all the other people we haven't killed and avoid the arrow. Did he just come up and then fall back down again? Right, there we go, we got full damage. Right, he's come up and I don't want to kill him. Because obviously if we kill him, it finishes and we're low on points.
Do something useful, would ya? I wish you'd never been born.
I think there's... Right, there we go. Can we get another kick-off point? No. Obviously poison we need to watch out for, because that is going to do us a lot of harm. I can't see where I'm going. I don't want to go that way, because that's where he is. Can't heal. without unless we block. So I need that poison to go away before we die. Again. It's over this way. There we go, we healed the poison. Didn't get any points for falling. So killing all targets now gives us points, and melee kills. That is the only things that give us points now. And obviously I want them to come to me if possible. So full kills do not count anymore. As you see, it's gone off their menu bar. Off her points thing. That's what I didn't want. Are you coming up? Please?
Time to die.
So we got no points for killing him. That's annoying.
Going to split you.
If I kill him now, I don't know if I've got enough points. Is there anyone else left though?
Oh, pathetic.
Yeah, there's another guy there. Don't die with falling. Cool, he didn't. Right, there we go. We've got more points there. I'm poisoned though now. So there is... Oh, I might actually die because I'm poisoned. I may not survive. I need to kill this last guy. We got it. We did it. That was close. I feel like I'm concentrating on the points too much, and I don't think that helps. Kind of hinges you because instead of just attacking naturally, I feel like I'm focusing on it, and that might not be a good thing. But we managed to get it that time. Okay, so that's the first trial done. 4 attempts? Not good. Oh, I've got a trophy. Did these come with trophies then? I didn't know these came with trophies, these trials. Let's have a quick look. There is. There is trophies for mastery challenges. So we've got 1. Get your first gold medal, and the second trophy is for all gold medals. Thanks, Kathy. Right, so this is the second mastery challenge. This is the wolf. Indirect kills, 720 points. We need 1,000. We've ranged abilities. We've got a ranged fire strike. And we've got a gear from Vinland. We've got the mythical hunter bow and a Vinland gear, I believe that is. So eliminate all the guards, 280 points. And the rest of it is indirect kills. Let's have a look. And fire strike is... So I'm assuming indirect kills would be them dying from explosions and things like that, I would have said. We shall see. This could be a little bit more difficult. And there's a maximum amount of points you can earn for each little thing. Right, so indirect kills would be blowing them up. Dropping things on them. And this is in our Vinland gear. There we go. Unlimited arrows. Now that's interesting. I like the unlimited arrows. That's an indirect kill. Right, who else? That's an indirect kill. What else have we got here? Can't see anyone. Can't. That's an indirect kill. Right. Can we see where... I can't see where everyone is. Yeah, unlimited arrows is quite cool. Just got to now use them to full effect and not get hit like that. Right, we're gaining a few kills, but Is that enough? Oh, I don't want to be here. So LX. Set him on fire. So more points there. There's a guy down here if we can block. Quite cool. Right, he's down. Obviously we are being shot at, and I'm curious to where the people are. Okay, I think there's a guy underneath that one. Yeah, he's down. I think there's quite a few enemy here, to be fair.
All lends me strength.
So I'm assuming they're going to be indirect kills. Just trying to spot people. He can fall off and die. That was an indirect kill, I think. And obviously there are bonus points for killing every guard. Health-wise, we can't heal. So I kind of need to keep an eye on where people are. There's someone attacking me from over here. Where is he? Oh, he's up there. There we go. Another indirect kill. Can't scan for people. I can scan. That's a better idea. I can scan for people. Okay. So there's one there. There's a guy just down here. I don't think it was in range of those. Missed it. Is he in range? I think he's on fire. Obviously there's a bonus for killing all guards. Need someone to walk near that, ideally. Okay. There's one guy. There's a couple of guys left. Now, we've got to try and maximise points, ideally. But I've got to be in a position. As I say, there is a bonus for taking out all guards. But I don't know how much that bonus is. And indirect kills are the big bonus. Right. Oh, he's gone the wrong way. So listen, you'll buy those. Another indirect kill. I'm hoping this guy is near something we can kill him with. Yes, he is.
Feel great.
Right, we finished it. I don't know what we got points wise. I think we could have probably done some more indirect kills. So I don't think it's going to be maximum points. I think I did a couple of headshots, which probably won't help us. And what did we get? Points wise, let's have a look. 850. Silver medal. So yeah, we maximised all guards eliminated, but we didn't maximise the indirect kills. I know why, so we'll give it another go. I did a couple of headshots when I kind of panicked when I was being shot at, because you can't heal. I just started shooting them to stop them killing me. Whereas I should have concentrated more on explosives and stuff like that. But we know what we're doing this time, so we'll try and do it a second time. But yeah, indirect kills, maximise that as much as possible. Maximum points, and then all guards down, sorted. Right, first guy is down. And I didn't even think about scanning to see where people are, to be fair, which will make a difference. Is that guy near enough? I don't know if he's near enough for that. No, probably not. They're all coming there now. Probably wasn't the best idea. Although I don't know how many indirect kills we're going to get from fire. Probably a few. Okay, I need them all to go away. Because obviously I don't want to be seen. Because I want indirect kills for maximum points. Right, we got anyone? I haven't been spotted. That was a nice couple of indirect kills there. Anything else? Didn't kill anyone that one. Took a hit. That killed someone. Nice indirect kill there. Are you near explosives? You are indeed. Take you out. See, he's not near explosives, is he? There's a guard just down there. If I can take them out. Don't if we get no, we don't even know any indirect kills on that one. They're on fire, so we may gain the kills in a minute. Well, someone's just decided to catch us with an arrow. That was a nice indirect kill. Oh, where are your fire arrows? Okay, there is someone over there. Okay, I'm too far away from that. I need indirect kills, that's the problem.
Feel my breath on your neck.
You got indirect kill then though. Shot out from all directions now.
Oh, your good shout.
Right, we don't want to be on this platform because there's a bloody guy on there with us. Okay. I can't blow that up. Took a hit there. Right, where are the last? We're being surrounded by guards. And I need indirect kills. So, disappear ideally. It's a tough one to try and do indirectly. Hoping they'll leave me alone in a minute. Right, there's a guy up there and he's got... no, they're already down. What have we got and where are they? So I've got a lot of guards still, and I can't say there's lots of indirect kills to be had at the minute. I need them all to go near things that explode, ideally. Which I don't think is going to happen.
God's justice awaits, coward!
All lends me strength.
Right. What have we got? Let's try. So that what is? I don't really know what that move is. Annoyingly. And hopefully an indirect kill is a fire. Yeah, an indirect kill is fire. That's helpful. So if he goes on fire, that's an indirect kill. That works out better. Okay, what else have we still got? Missed his shot. Hoping there's someone down there. So yeah, fire is an indirect kill. But I need my bow to be on fire to do so. On fire now. So as long as it's not a kill shot, which I think that will be, Okay, it's an indirect kill. Why would you stand by a load of explosive jars, though? That didn't count as a kill. No points for that one. That will be though. What's left? The guy down. Right. There's a guy over there. And I think there's a guy down there. He's outside, annoyingly. I don't know why he's shooting out down there. It's not me. Okay, I don't think we're going to do this. Okay, yeah, we definitely didn't get gold for that. Yeah, it's what. So setting someone on fire, as long as it doesn't kill them outright, counts as an indirect kill. But yeah, I do find once you start concentrating on it, it's really difficult to not just kill them. 820 again. So the indirect kills is where we let ourselves down again. These aren't. If anyone else has flown through these and destroyed the trials, well done, because they're not easy. And yes, we've not played for a while. We've been doing other games and other playthroughs. But at the same time, I don't think these are that easy. Because it is a challenge. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing in the slightest. I like the fact it's difficult. Like it's a challenge. I'm not sure I like concentrating so much on points. But I like the fact you're not breezing through it in 5 minutes, especially if you want all the golds. You know, there is a lot of tactics to it, it seems. Planning your attack a little bit. So we know there's a guy there. The problem is, once I do that, everyone knows where I am. And that's what you've got to be aware of. Now, try not to get seen for a minute. I'm just going to try and plan these guys. So here's near a jar there. I've just been seen, that's why I didn't want to happen. I missed the jar. There we go. Indirect kill. That one's done. Right, this guy is near a jar. Another indirect kill. Now, once they start coming towards me, that's when life gets a little bit tricky. The more we can set on fire, the better at this point. Because they will all count as indirect kills. Another one on fire down there. There we go, another indirect kill. So that's what we do to try and maximise. Then we set another guy on fire there. There we go, another indirect kill. What else have we got? Once we start moving forward, it just gets a little bit trickier. Yeah, a couple of indirect kills there, I think. Works out well. I don't know if anyone's underneath these, to be fair. Annoyingly. No, there's no one there. I'll take a few hits. There's a load of people here. I need some jars, ideally. There's one there. Don't know how many we took out in that shot. There was a few involved there. Still a couple of guards though. I think he might be under there. Yeah, another indirect kill. Nicely done. Now. They're all moving now, so I'm just going to hold off a second. I wonder if I can set that grass on fire. No, be the answer to that. I was hoping I could set the grass on fire. From what I know, an indirect kill will count if we shoot fire at them. As long as I don't kill them, which I'm going about to kill them. Okay. Come on. We knocked him off. Don't think he's on fire though. Annoyingly. Okay, what else have we got? Just trying to maximise, because that's where we lost out last time, was we didn't do enough indirect kills. Where are we? I'm going to watch where we've been attacked from. Right, there's a guy over here. There's a guy down there as well. There we go. There's you. I've got to be careful not to get hit as well at this point, because I'm right near a load of barrels that can destroy me. So ideally I won't get hit by anyone. Right, where are we? I've destroyed that. There's no barrels there, but I believe... Oh, they're small ones, aren't they? I was going to hope you could pick one up. Alright. See, all the people are over there, annoyingly, not in our kind of range. Right, we killed another guy there. I'm taking a few hits. See, it's already exploded down there.
Your end is nigh.
That is the problem, is being able to keep maximising your kills. Right, this guy we can. Right, I think there's another guy up here. I want to take out the camp. Where is he? I think there was a guy there. There was, but I don't know if I got him. Oh, hang on, let's carry this. If I can remember the buttons to throw, it'll be ideal. But hopefully that counted. Right, you're underneath that. That's another kill. Right, how are we looking for others now? Right, there's one up there. I don't know if there's any barrels to destroy up there. Not by the looks of it. And I think that will kill him. No, but it sets him on fire. He's down. So they're all over there, and I'm nowhere. I've got nothing near them that can explode, I don't think. Right, I've set him on fire. That's an indirect kill. There's a couple of them now on fire. They're indirect kills. So yeah, if you can keep your arrows on fire, it's kind of okay. I am trying not to get hit at the same time. There's nothing that's going to explode, is there, over there? I don't think anyone's underneath this. Right, arrows on fire though. I think that fire's gone out now. I'm getting shot at a little bit.
There's the target. Shoot it.
Come on. Okay, I'm looking for indirect ways to try and take them out. At the minute, I can't really see them.
Thor lends me strength.
They're all below me. And there's no really... There's no bottles to destroy, maybe? No, didn't really do anything. I'm going to try and tactically withdraw till we can get an ideal spot to try and do that. It might be a case of trying to get them to come towards us. Okay, there's someone else here. Right, he's got a bottle up with him. We're 540. I can't remember how many points you get for taking all the guards out. Because ideally... Right, my arrow's on fire now. I'm hoping to not kill him outright. I want him on fire. He is on fire. That's an indirect kill. That's on fire. That's an indirect kill. Oh, come on. I don't want to kill him outright. I don't want to kill him outright. While I've got an arrow on fire. I'm not on fire anymore. Okay, I kind of got a plan, I think, to get the last two. Hopefully, be a high enough score. Okay. Arrow's on fire. I don't want to kill him. I think any shot on him is going to kill him, though. That's not ideal. Like the other one. There we go. He's on fire. I may have messed up with the last one. I'm not sure. That's what I was trying to do, but I couldn't quite get it to work on the fire as much. Trying to point the arrow up to the braziers to try and get some fire on the end of the arrows, but using your skill and then not using the skill lights the arrow. Oh no, you're kidding me. That's 10 points less than last time. And again, we lacked on indirect kills. That's where it gets you, is making sure you kill them indirectly. That last guy obviously didn't help because of the direct kill. So the guy I attack first, generally, I'm not going to attack first this time. At least we know how to lighten our arrow, and as long as you don't pull it all the way back, it shouldn't be an auto kill. But I'm going to try and be a bit more discreet and try and get more people killed. I don't want to take that guy out. He's the one that normally sees me and causes havoc for me.
I feel stronger already.
Whereas up here, you've got a couple of guys. Okay. I don't want to exit trial. I don't think I've got anyone then. Okay. Kind of gone into the same pickle we were last time, to be fair. Then we've got a few indirect kills there. I think there's a guy underneath there. Yes, there is. Bonus. But yeah, it's all about the indirect kills, isn't it? There's a guy next to that truck. He's now on fire. I'll take the indirect kill from him. Oh, I didn't want to jump down. That wasn't my intention. Because we're now on fire. Put the fire out. Why can't I put the fire out? I'm out of stamina. I don't think the Vinland gear is very flame retardant, as I just found. Okay. Oh, there's 3 of them up here. This will be a nice indirect kill. That worked quite well. Well, what we got? But there's still people on there. I didn't know to take them all out. I thought I had. Can't hit. I can't hit from here. So if I do that, then not use the skill. He's on fire. Should be an indirect kill. Yes. I'm getting hit though. He's on fire. That's another one down. Right, there's a guy down there somewhere. There's 2 guys down there by barrels. Okay, a couple more indirect kills there. Okay. I'm going to try and get across here. Mainly because I think this is health. Pick some of this up. That should give me some health. So go on there. I can't take him out. It's the wrong button. Okay. It's the fear of taking someone out without getting an indirect kill. It's horrendous. Right, another person on fire. Barrel down there. Another indirect kill. What have we got left? Another indirect. We're doing okay. I think I've done a lot of indirect kills. Another guy on fire over there. Right, we've only got a couple left. And I feel like we've done well with the indirects. Mainly because I can now set them on fire and take the reward for it. I don't know how many points we got. I feel like we did really well. My best is 920. But I don't know. Yeah, it's tough not to just kill him. You would normally go headshots, wouldn't you? It's resisting that. This gold. 1,000 points. I didn't think we had them for a minute, but we have. Our best score yet for that one. That is 2 out of 2 golds. This is going to take a while. I don't know. I think there's 9 trials in total. Might be 12. But you got to. If you fly through one of the gold first time, you're laughing. The problem with that one is not wanting to kill them all in one go. You can just headshot them, but you've got to stop that and try and resist. Okay, Trial of the Raven. So assassinations. So this is stealth. Remain anonymous is 198 points. Steal all the artifacts. 100 points. This will be tough. We've got the Magistra's gear, the Copis, the Yingling Seax. We've got a longbow, and we've got Raven Distraction. We need 1,000 points. This is going to be tough. It's the remaining anonymous part, because obviously you lose them points if you get seen. That's going to cause an issue. I can imagine that's not going to be easy, but we never know. We've got 2 gold so far. I will say they are enjoyable, but they're not. You can't just fly through them. There is a lot of strategy involved, and I like that. But you're trying to resist everything we've done previously in the game, you know, running and kill. You're resisting every temptation, like walking through things that make noise. Right, I've got to remain anonymous, steal all the artifacts, and also assassinations gain us more points. This is not going to be simple. Right, so from here, where do we want to be going ideally is my question. So we've got an assassination there, but are we then going to get seen? Okay. There's a guy behind here. This is the guy I want to try and assassinate first. Right, we're still anonymous. That was the whole point. So you kind of have to plan your moves ahead of time. Try and stay anonymous. I would like... it's what way people are facing is quite important at this. Because obviously... it's that guy there's the problem. No, don't go down. Okay. There's a guard over there who's back. From here, so we can jump across. Okay. Haven't gone for any of the stuff we're trying to steal at the minute. I'm looking at guards and trying to take out as many of them as possible first. The longer we can stay anonymous, the better. Obviously, there's only a maximum amount of points. Right, from here, There is a guard there. Don't believe there's any more around him. So I think we're safe for this. From here. Trying to plan my route. Guard's got his back to us there. Are we safe to take him out? I think we are. Okay, from here. I think there's an artifact in here. Okay, so that's the problem. Slowly. It's making a noise. Another guy down. Okay, we're doing alright so far. One artifact. Okay. One artifact done. Ideally, taking everyone out will score you better points because you're getting points for every assassination, so it is important to take people out. The not being seen part. Right, there's a guard up there. Ideally, I want to get up. So I think up here. Problem we have is we've been spotted. Don't do that. Think I've run away. Went to go through the bones and obviously made noise. Not ideal. So we need to think of a different way there. But he's still looking at us. That's frustrating. I was hoping he wasn't. Right, if he comes down here, I'll assassinate him. And then we should be free and clear. See, I don't understand. I think there's a graphical issue. Look at the red eyes. I need you to go away. Come on, turn around, do something. I can't do anything unless he comes near me. Don't just stand there. I don't know if I gave myself away, but I thought I've got to rush him because he wasn't going to move. So I did rush him to try and just get him moving and take him out. I'm hoping I haven't lost the remain anonymous bonus. Right, second artifact. 2 to go and many more assassinations. Right, where are we looking guard wise now? I think this back end is all clear. Got to get up there. This is my current worry. So, although try not to make noise through the bones. I've got no arrows either, which is a little bit frustrating. We have a bow, we're just going to arrows. Okay. We'll do the top ones first, I think. I'm just going to slowly does it. There's a guard up in that waterfall. That is a worry. I'm hoping. All bones, bones. Then we're good. Hoping he's facing away from me at this point. We got him. Okay. Okay, I think that guy's got his back to us as well. Bones though, again. Double assassination. That worked out really well. Okay, where is the artifact? Just here. I think so far so good. We had one close call. From here though, we've got to make decisions because there's one artifact and a few people. So I think I've got 4 guards left. So ideally we want to assassinate all to get maximum points. They're all on the floor. But I've got to find a way of taking them out one at a time and not get seen by anyone else. Which way is he facing? Has he got his back to me? He has. I was thinking that one first by the tree, but then I had a thought he might see me. So ideally I want to drop down here. Or I go tree. They don't move very much, the guards, I must admit, which is ideal at this point. Okay, that wasn't ideal. So this guy can see me. One over there, as I just found. Oh, they are turning around a little bit, aren't they? See, he's searching. Okay. There's 3 to assassinate and 1 treasure to get. See.
Stay sharp.
He's down. Two to go. Oh, I've been seen. Oh, I've lost the bonus. After all that, I've lost the bonus of being unseen. In other news, the dagger's not too bad.
Last mistake coming here.
I can't believe after all that I lost it because I was silly. I've killed every person. I cannot believe I lost that bonus. That's really frustrating. I think we did that perfectly until that last bit and I was just too eager. That is frustrating. I don't even know what points we got. We did so well, 694. Okay. I rushed the ending and I shouldn't have done. I should have took my time, not worried about it and just carefully does it. The good thing is, because we haven't been able to just smash through them and get them cleared in one shot, does mean we'll have to do another stream or 2 to finish them all off, because there's no way we're getting them done tonight. So at least we get a little bit more time of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. There'll be evening streams again, a couple of hours. I'm not sure when this week. May do a Friday night or something. Maybe the next one. Okay, so we're going to learn from our mistakes this time. Now, The mistakes were silly ones, really. But I think we had the right plan. Stayed up top early on. I think that worked out well. Okay. From here, trying to remember what we did last time now. Yeah, river raids have reset, and there's a new armor set. I think you need, from what I read, 4,000 supplies to get the whole set of gear. So whereas before in the river raids you collected gear in the raids themselves, you don't this time. You collect supplies and then hand the supplies to Barn, however you want to pronounce his name, and then you get gear. So it is slightly different to last time in that regard. Okay. Right, let's guard up over here. I'm trying to do this the same as last time. Up top first. Not mess up the ending. I think the plan works really well. I just rushed it more than I probably should have done. Right, what do we got? There's a guy underneath here, obviously. That's fine. Okay, from here, there's a guy up here. Okay, obviously quiet for the bones. That worked out okay that time. More bones, could be a bit quiet for these. Slowly does it. I've been seen already.
No mercy.
No.
Decapitation for you.
Can't believe I've already lost it. So I've messed this up. I can't now complete it. So can I now... Okay, so given abilities I know. Restart trial. There we go. So if you do mess it up on an assassination like that, at least you know you can restart the trial. You don't have to wait to get to the end. Maybe the guys on the bottom you can whistle for one at a time. Maybe too close. That's not a bad shout, whistling. I completely forgot about whistling. I couldn't even tell you what button it is. That's how much I forgot about whistling. I may have to practice that in a minute to see what button it is. While we're hidden and so we can get someone to come towards us at least. But yeah, at least if you mess up at the start of a trial, at least you can press the start button or options button and restart the trial. That's handy. Because if you mess it up early, there's no point having to finish it knowing you can't get gold. So that is good to know. Especially on your assassin, you have to stay anonymous to get the full points. Okay. Let's see if we can get this one cleared, golded tonight. That's the plan. But yeah, whistling's a good shout. I think the plan to stay up top definitely is the right one at the start. So this guy here. Obviously I've got to be a bit more aware of them turning round, I suppose. Whereas the one in the cave, I didn't actually contemplate he would turn round. So that was me just rushing a little bit more than I should have done. Okay, there's a bit of wood, walk on it. Thank you. This guy, obviously he's got a bone fence one side, so we don't want to go that side of him. Slowly does it. At least once, with this kind of challenge, you know where they are to a degree. Okay, they do turn, and they hadn't before. But generally, they're in the same places. Okay, there's a guy here. We should be safe to take him out, based on prior experience. Right, we're back to the cave. So this time, I'll be a little bit more cautious going around the corner. Obviously there's bones to go cautiously through. Right, he's walking around this time. Whereas he hasn't been previously. And if these bones rattle, he will be coming straight for us. Can he see us? Please can't see me. Please tell me you can't see me. Rattle the bones. I didn't mean to rattle the bones. Right. He stayed anonymous and we took him out. I thought I'd mess it up again. Left on T-pad but don't hold it down. Right. We should be safe to do it in here, I think. Right, perfect. Thank you for letting me know. I had no clue what button that was. It's been such a long time. And I don't think I really used whistle in the main game, to be honest. Because you're more of a Viking, I kind of charged in when stealth went awry. But yeah, good to know, thank you. Very much appreciated. Right. So we'll do what we did last time. We're going to go back up. I should be a bit more careful with those bones, really. Back up top. This guard is the one we've got to be a bit wary of. He was the one that kind of nearly caught us out last time. We want to go up top, and then we'll go to the top caves. Yeah, he nearly caught us out, so I've got to try and rethink. There was bones, I think, that caught us out last time, wasn't there? We just managed to avoid getting caught by him. I wonder. Rope above. Can we... I'm just thinking, I wonder if I can do it from above like this. Yes. That's how we avoided his bones this time. As last time we did rattle the bones a little bit. Okay. Now we want to head up. So we do need to head backwards to where we jumped down. Just going slowly through the bones. Not rushing. This time in the slightest. Yeah, that was a lot better. Right, these next guys aren't too bad. I don't think. Obviously the bones slow down for. Can't always hear how loud you're being with the bones. That's the problem. Right, I think a whistle here. I did jump over the top last time and take him out, didn't I? I'm avoiding doing that this time if I can help it. Mainly because he was kind of looking my way a little bit. That was the reason I avoided it that time. I'm collecting something. I don't know what I'm collecting, but I'm collecting something. Okay, this time, be aware of where these two are looking. I think we're safe. I can throw my knife at him. Perfect. Go back and collect. Okay, so this is where we got to last time, and this is why I rushed it a little bit. Messed up. Aiming maximum points this time, so no messing up. Take our time, see what we can achieve. So there's 4 people left. Now I could go back and be directly above, which may help, or I can be above here. We can go back that way if needed. There's a guy down there. Guy there. And the other 2. Problem is they all kind of face each other. ideally we want to take out that guy over there first, I think. Although the other one can look through. I did mess up a little bit as well, trying to jump on that tree last time. Didn't really work in my favour. There is a ladder here to get some height. Didn't see that last time. That's not a bad shout. Right. So obviously I want to try and take out... I can assassinate him from here. Will the other one see me is the question. Although I can do a double assassination. Hoping that works. Right, we're good. 2 to go. One to go. And last artifact. Right, we cannot mess this up now. I'm adamant there's only one. I will just double check. Because obviously if we miss someone it could mess everything up in one go. Right, he's in there. Don't want to collect the artifacts, we've killed that last guy. So what is our best option? That's our best option. I think that is every person assassinated. Last artifact. I think we've done it. Please tell me we did it. We did. Gold. Whew. First lot of mastery challenges. All 3 gold. That was hard because you just had to take your time so much. Pardon me. I'm kind of plan your moves. Right, so we've finished this first outpost of mastery challenges. So I don't know what happens. So this will be interesting to see what happens next. Thanks, Kathy. That was hard work. I was kind of expecting these to be a bit of a breeze, but I don't feel like they are, which is good. Gives you a nice little challenge.
My training is complete. I should return to Hilderan.
Okay, so we can now return to Hilderan. The stealth was cool. It was hard, but it was interesting at the same time. You had to really think, which is never a bad thing in the slightest, to be honest. Okay. We are very quickly running out of time for the stream, but I want to go and speak to Hilderan, kind of tie up that bit and see what she says next. I don't know how many mastery challenges there is in total either. It's something we do need to look at, and hopefully she'll be able to show us the rewards, so we can have a look at those. But we will be back one evening, probably Friday evening this week, and we'll aim to do another set. Now we've kind of got the hang of it. It does help a little bit. Thank you for the like, whoever that was. Massively appreciated. But yeah, getting used to the buttons again was a big issue first thing. Wearing different clothing, having a limited set of abilities, is harder than you realise. Playing the game, you get so strong over the course of the game. You forget what it's like to lose the things you're used to. So I'm used to easily, oh, we're low on health, press health, eat a ration, we're good to go. Not having that ability and having it taken away from you is quite weird. Thank you for the like, whoever that was. I've just seen it go up again. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. When you lose something that you're so used to having, it's so weird. And yeah, that's a little bit of a struggle, and it takes a little bit of a time to try and get your head round. I think the first challenge is the bear challenge, where you have to take out the 4 guys, but hitting people off gains you more points. I think I probably struggled because I was concentrating too much on the points, rather than just free flow the combat more. The arrow one was just difficult in the fact that you had to be indirect kills. There's a new armor set available at Varn's shop. I know. We don't want to go there. We may go and do it at some point, to be fair. depending on how much we get done in other streams. But let's go and have a speak to this lady, because I want to know what else she has in store for us. And the last one was just, I rushed it. I'm so used to, you mess up in stealth, you just force your way through. Combat's easy. But actually you can't. Without the weaponry and the gear and the abilities you're used to, you can't. You can't get the points. You need to remain anonymous. And I like that. That challenge is good. I think in some ways it's kind of what we've been missing a little bit. Because the game towards the end was quite easy. Ireland added a bit more difficulty.
Eivor,
but being stripped back to bare bones is actually quite good fun.
Yeah, I'm done.
She's looking at it like, what?
You have done well.
I love the way you just went, I'm done.
Many treasures in my lifetime. I am willing to part with them, but only to Drengir I deem worthy.
I would be honored.
Look, we're done. We told you, we're done. Okay, so this is what she offers. She was stranger goods for the energies you earn from trials. We have 90 of the blue and 18 red. So obviously the red are the weapons. So we've got Freem's Rage. The only problem with gear and buying, and this is a system in the game that I probably don't quite agree with, you can't see it in advance. Like, I can't click on it now and have a closer look. See, from what I think it's some sort of bladed weapon, but the axe obviously is clear. Brocker's Pride, it's an axe. We know this. We know this is a sword. We know this is a sword. That's a mace. That's a bow. I think that's a spear, maybe. I'd like to be able to zoom in, have a look at it. That kind of thing. It could even be I don't think it is a bow. I think it's a spear. But there's the rewards. Is there anything else? No. Tattoos. So actually the rewards aren't fantastic. Obviously settlement, schematics, decorations, the weapons. That's a little bit of a shame. I feel, and I'm not one for cosmetics anyway, but I was kind of hoping something a bit better, maybe. I like the idea of Icy Death. The colour looks really nice on it. I know you can't see it brilliantly. I do like the idea of Icy Death as a bow. Mace, I'm not too bothered. The idea would be we'll gold all the challenges and go from there. I'm not going to buy anything now. The idea would be we'd do all of them. So we got 18 red rewards from them 3 gold challenges. And we need 15, 30, 45, 60. We need 90 red pieces for those. For all 6 weapons. And everything else is silver. Silvery blue. Okay, I'm not going to buy anything.
Feel free to return. As you continue your training by
I don't know
visiting
how
the
many
shrines,
challenges there are in
I
total.
will be able to gift you more powerful treasures.
Oh. Does that...
Continue my training.
So does that mean the treasures change as we do more? She reckons the more you train, the more powerful thing you can do. Okay. Gather more medals. We need 3 or 4. We need another silver medal, 5 more bronze medals. Now, do we know where the next one is? Yes. That's an undiscovered location. So we can't fast travel then, so you're closer to it. Is that the only one showing up? No, and there's one up here as well. Oh, okay. So that is it, though, by the looks of it. So there's 2 more sets of challenges. Whether there'll be more afterwards, I don't know. So you've got one up in Nottinghamshire, and you've got one down on the edge of London, just down here. So that's interesting. So another 2 have opened up, and this one, it shows we've golded on all 3. But for her to give us more information, maybe better weaponry, We need another silver medal and 5 more bronzes, which is interesting. But yeah, I think definitely wait to buy and see if they do change. But yeah, to carry on the Mastery Challenge, we need 1 more. I don't know why I'm going to the order. Why is that show? Oh, it's because it didn't. I found this was an issue with the DLC. It didn't always click the Children of Danu when you first killed them. So what we'll do, I think we've done more than the 2 hours that I was kind of planning for, which is fine. My concern is my tablets kick in and I start falling asleep. What we'll do before we finish, actually, I will just go and have a look at one more thing. So the river raids have been added to, and there are now new rewards. But this time, instead of finding the rewards in the river raids themselves, so when the river raids first came out, we had to go in and collect the rewards from chests. You found them throughout the map. You also found a clue to a third river, which then got you the sword. This time, you collect supplies. And we're just going to see what the armour is. I know I've seen a picture of it, to be fair. It's very garish, is my word I'd use at this point. It's not a word I use very much. No, thank you. Is it me or has he put on weight? It might just be me. I remember him being a bit thinner, maybe. I don't know. It might just be me, to be fair. I thought he was thinner. Right, so this is his new armour. So it's Wayland's armour. So the armour set bonuses are add some of your assassination damage to melee damage when equipped. So some of your assassination damage goes towards melee. An additional increase to assassination damage. So it's an assassination-ish kind of armour set. Obviously, we can't buy it all, we've only got 550. But the total price, and this is the problem that I see a lot of people having, and I think a lot of people may not bother with this, but it's 450 for the braces. So that's 900. Add another 450 to 900, it's 1350. It's been sitting around a bit too much. We've not been back for a while. So 1350, okay, for the first 3 pieces. 1350 is 1800. 1800 is 2250. 2250 supplies. Doesn't sound much. And he's got obviously new cosmetics. So 2250 for the full 5 pieces of armour. But we customise ship. How much can your ship hold, cargo wise? 400. So if you start with no supplies, and we've got them left over from before, for 2250 we would need to go out 400, 800, 1200, 1600, 2000. Would need to go out and come back 6 times to get that armour. Now if you remember the raids, the river raids like I do, 6 times is a lot of back and forth, a lot of loading screens. Is it worth it? I don't know. And like I say, when we finish the mastery challenges, depending on time left on a stream, it may be worth heading out and doing them. But for 6, you've got to fill your ship up 6 times. And remember, when you river raid, you have no health until you get it from the raids themselves. It's a lot of raiding for an armour set you probably won't use. And obviously we do try and clear everything we can in game. But that to me, I know it's to encourage you to go out and raid. And as far as I'm aware, they haven't changed the maps. They are the same as before. It is just the armour set that's changed. And this time you buy it via supplies. I'm not sure if it's worth it. If you've got some time to kill, possibly. Yeah, it's a lot to do, isn't it? And you've really got to want that armour set. And yes, we're still wearing our Irish stuff. And unless the lady gives us anything decent, we probably will stay with that till we go to France. But at the same time, yeah, I'm in 2 minds of it, to be fair. I want to want it, but I don't. I don't feel the need to repeat the raids 6 times for a set of gear that I won't use. Because you've got to think in our inventory, and I'm not trying to have a go at the game or the developers or anything like that. I love the game, but cosmetics for me aren't a big deal. I try and use stuff that we're gaining from DLCs and use them until we go for something else. But we have all this armour, just using the cloaks as an example, that we don't use. We haven't used. We've got the St. George's cape, we've got the ceremonial cape, the Brigadine, the Huntsman. We haven't even upgraded any of these. You know, and the ones we have upgraded, we haven't really used. I think they may have came up already started out upgrade, I'm not sure. Hidden One's cloak, Kalingian hood, Iberian cloak, the Celtic cloak's what we're using now. Thor's cape, because we were going to use Thor's gear, but we never did because we went to Ireland instead. And the Raven Clan cloak, which we used for the whole main game. Do I really want to add more to that? I don't know. If it's... I'm kind of in two minds. If it's something and we're streaming and we've finished all the mastery challenges and there's like an hour left, then yeah, we'll go and do a few raids, because I don't want to just end the stream early because we've finished everything. But and yes, I only play this when we stream. I don't play it offline, away from anyone. The save is live. It doesn't encourage me to come on, oh, I'll spend the next hour raiding. It doesn't do it for me. And maybe that's because I'm not into the gear as much in terms of how it looks. I'm just happy with it, however it is. You know, the ceremonial sickle isn't the best weapon in the world. We've had better. The Warhammer, for example, is better. But I'm using it because we got it in a DLC and I want to keep that kind of flowing. Like you said, yeah, some will do it just to get the armour. A lot of people like the cosmetic side and will do it for the armour, to say they've got it. It's the same as the Isu weapons. We have them all. I don't use any of them. Because I don't see the need. I'm trying to stick as true to a Viking as we can. But I will just keep rattling on. I've so far, I will, because I've kind of had a little moan at the game a little bit, I will finish today by saying the mastery challenges I really enjoy. I like the difficulty. I like the fact they're not easy, and I like the fact you're not using your own gear. I think that's a good thing. There will be people complaining. They've got these Isu weapons, and they can't use them in the mastery challenges. The armor's not right. They've got to do things a certain way. I like that. It adds that extra difficulty, but also makes you use things you may not normally use. You know, if it gives us, in one challenge, a spear to use, I'm going to be rubbish at it, because I've never used one. I had no interest in using spears, because we know they're OP. But I like the fact it's forcing you to try different techniques, different builds. I like that. The raid, yeah, as far as I'm aware, the raids are the same as before. Them same 3 maps. But you just go for supplies. So you're not getting gear this time like last time. You're just raiding for supplies. It's taken a while to come off the save game to the main screen. It's a worry when it does that. But yeah, so the maps are the same, but you're raiding for supplies, not gear this time. That's the big difference. And health, obviously, because you go in with no health. It is loading, luckily. But yeah, all in all, I've had a little bit of a moan tonight, and it's not like me to have a moan about Assassin's Creed. I must admit, I love the game. The whole franchise I really enjoy. I do have bugbears, but I don't want to, you know, tarnish anything and say bad stuff about something unless I really feel it's justified. But I feel the raids, I feel they're missing a trick. I think they could be so much more if they put a bit more time and effort into them. That's my biggest thing with the raids. But as far as the update and the mastery challenges go, I think they're brilliant. Honestly, I do. I like the difficulty. They're not a fly through, complete in 5 minutes kind of job. And I think that will annoy a lot of people because they're not that easy. But they are fun. Thank you for the like, whoever that was. I've just noticed it's gone up again. Yeah, I like the fact they make you think, they make you try different build, different weapons. That's what I think the games are missing a little bit as an in-game kind of things to do. That's the big thing. Right, I will just ramble on quite happily for the rest of the evening, to be fair, and I'll regret it later, I'm sure. Thank you all very much for joining us this evening for this stream of Assassin's Creed Valhalla for the Mastery Challenges. There's a lot more content there than I expected. I kind of naively expected us to clear it in one night. That was very naive of me. So we will be back. I am thinking Friday evening. I will put it on the Discord if it changes, but my plan is Friday evening, good few hours, and see if we can get another set of Mastery Challenge finished and see where we go from there. Tomorrow morning, all being well, we will be back with the DLC of Horizon Zero Dawn Breath of the Wild as we start that tomorrow after Platinum this morning. And yeah, just another chance for me to say thank you all very much. Good evening, Ghost. You're joining us just as we're finishing. Yeah, just an extra chance for me to say thank you all very much for your support. You're all amazing. You know, every conversation is cool. I enjoy every single one of them. Be it Keller and football, gaming and gaming, you know, or anyone, you know. So yeah, massively appreciate all of you. I know the streaming can be a bit haphazard with me and pain and things like that, but we are kind of getting a decent rhythm going. So thank you all very much. Gaming, if you haven't checked out the Mastery Challenges, I fully suggest you do. They're not easy, and it will take you a little bit of time to get them done, but it is definitely worth it. Right, I will just ramble, so we will stop. Thank you all very much, and I will see any of you tomorrow morning for Horizon Zero Dawn DLC. Other than that, if I don't see you during the week, have a nice week, and hopefully I'll catch some of you Friday evening, roughly same time to start, for more Mastery Challenges from Valhalla. Thank you very much. Have a nice week. Bye bye.